Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is a beer courtesy of Sixpoint. Thank you guys so much for this beer. They were nice enough to send me a six pack of Jammer. So basically, I've had this beer before, the first iteration of the beer, Jammer 1.0, and I really didn't like it that much and I wrote a review of it on Beer Advocate. They actually, Sixpoint, reached out to me, sent me a message, read my review, even quoted it, and asked if I would like to check out their Jammer 2.0. So this is that. They basically have changed the recipe. They've added a little bit more tart quality, a little bit more salt. They've changed the malt bill and also changed the appearance of the beer, and I guess the malt bill too. But so yeah, let's dig in. Actually, I will be also tasting some coriander and salt after I do this review. So if you guys are excited for that, you can see that after this. So beer comes in a nice crystal clear kind of golden color. Looks like a really nice kind of pale kind of lager, but it's an ale, it's a Gose. So let's get the aroma on this. Very nice. Big pop of coriander up front, just like the first time I had it. Getting a good amount of salt as well, a little bit of kind of a biscuity malt. Yeah, it has a light kind of malt kind of character, but in general, it's a kind of coriander and salty kind of thing. Not too much tart quality going on, mostly dominated by the coriander. Yeah, cheers, guys. Wow, it's really light and refreshing. Very nice, yeah. First thing I noticed is that it definitely has a little bit of a tart quality now. I remember having it the first time, it just did not taste familiar to me. It just did not have any tart quality. This one is still very light. It's a light to medium minus kind of tart quality, and still also very coriander heavy. Coriander all the way up front. A little slight kind of lemony kind of tart quality. A nice biscuity malt in the middle. You get a substantial kind of biscuity malt, a little bit of sweetness going on. Then on the back end, you get a nice kick of salinity, nice pop of that salt. It pushes the palate a little bit towards being too salty, but you know, it's on that verge, and it's really nice because it keeps the beer nice and dry and crisp and digging for more because of that salt. Yeah, just a really nice, refreshing beer. This is a really fun take on the Gose. This is not something like a Westbrook or an Anderson Valley. This to me is more like something like the off-color Troublesome. This is to me, I would compare it to sort of like a pale lager, something like a Munich Helles or a Pilsner, even though it's an ale, because of that malt quality. It has a little bit of kind of lager, kind of refreshing lager kind of thing going on. But it has a coriander addition and it has a little bit of saltiness on the back end. Again, it's not like, you know, the really, really tart Goses out there like the Westbrook Gose. It's a different take. It's, you know, expect something different. So as for rating this beer, quite nice. Let's give it an 89. Good stuff. An 88. 88. Very good stuff. So yeah, as I said, yeah, just a really refreshing take on the style. It's quite different. So we're going to do something interesting. We're going to have a little bit of salt, because this beer, being a Gose, has the addition of salt and coriander. And we're just literally going to eat some salt and coriander. And this is how you sort of train a palate. This is how you sort of teach yourself, hey, this is what things taste like. And you know, I remember having a Gose for the first time, and I wasn't really quite familiar with what coriander tastes like. So I went to my pantry, you know, for cooking purposes, I do have coriander, and reminded myself what coriander tastes like. You know, you smell it, you taste it, and yeah, let's see how close we can imitate a Gose with some salt and coriander here. So let's dig. It is pretty intense, really aggressive amounts of coriander and salt, but yeah, that attack of coriander, you know, I get notes of like floral, sort of like lavender, hibiscus, sort of like evening tea kind of flavors in coriander, and like a little, like a zestiness almost. It's pretty awesome. And, you know, that's just as a good reminder from here, the actual coriander, and going back to the beer. A good reminder of what coriander tastes like. So, you know, next time I have a Gose, I'll keep it in the back of my head that I have actually tasted coriander. And this one is definitely a very aggressively coriander Gose. So until next time, guys, cheers. You know, train your palate, you know, try something cool, eat some more things, smell some more things. And thank you a lot, Sixpoint. Until next time, guys, cheers.